one of the strangest real estate stories you may ever see. Entire cities designed to look like Paris, Venice, London, even Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So why doesn't anybody want to live there? Here's ABC's Bob Woodruff.
Ah, Paris, one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Bonjour, comment ça va? The Eiffel Tower! Look at that place!
But wait a minute, Paris? Well, not exactly. Welcome to Tianzhuchang, China, an entire city built to look exactly like Paris, France, complete with iconic architecture, picturesque fountains, spacious public squares, and thousands of apartments to live in.
Ni hao. Ni hao.
Meet one of the inhabitants. Rachel moved here 6 years ago.
So what do you think of this being Paris right here?
Yeah, how do you think?
What, is it strange to you?
Yes, I think a little strange.
You live here?
I don't like it here.
She says she is not exactly feeling the joie de vivre, and apparently almost no one else is either.
These developers, while they may have copied so much else about the West in these developments, they may have forgotten the most important thing of all, which is the rule of supply and demand.
A victim of the speculative real estate bubble currently gripping China and roiling stock markets worldwide. Paris, now virtually a ghost town. Streets empty, stores vacant.
They got their laundry hanging right in front of their house.
For so few people, there seems to be quite a lot of laundry hanging almost everywhere.
There's laundry on the tree. Fourth floor.
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah. So?
Oh, so you have the penthouse.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the very top.
Yeah.
In Paris, it would be a dream to have this view.
Wow.
The view is good.
Yeah.
You're other side.
In fact, the view is getting better and better because this is no isolated phenomenon. All over China, copycat European cities from mock London to faux Venice, sprouting up by the hundreds.
These are not just cheap knockoffs.
Bianca Bosker, an author and journalist, says in China, these communities function almost like designer logos, even if undervalued right now.
These are brands, these landmarks, these icons. They are status symbols in their own way.
In the classical Chinese city of Suzhou, known for its unique architecture and waterways, this Venice of China has felt the need to add dozens of cloned bridges. Paris's Pont Alexandre III. And their crowning glory, a mutate clone of London's famed Tower Bridge. So why do they do this? One reason, says Bosker, is a reaction against a long history of communism.
Even a generation ago, for example, it wasn't up to individuals and families to really decide how they were living, where and in what way. And being able to make that choice is in its own way a very important kind of revolutionary option for contemporary Chinese families.
If you want to get away from communism, just drive out of Beijing, past China's Great Wall, into the hills. It's Wyoming-ish.
We are here. Ni hao.
That's right, Jackson Hole, cowboys, and of course, Route 66. It doesn't actually go through Wyoming, but they are trying.
So if you really want to Americanize this place, put Route 66 on the street.
They did get the snow right, but even that's a duplication.
If you thought this was real snow, well, here's the secret. They make it fake.
Unlike other duplitecture towns, these homes have sold well. This one, the realtor showed us, cost almost $2 million.
This is gigantic.
Perhaps because it's only about an hour and a half away from the often polluted Chinese capital.
Why is it a lot of people want to live in America type town?
你是让我从政治原因还是经济原因考虑呢？
The lifestyle they want to have.
You want the lifestyle. This is very, very American.
If you want something slightly more refined, head to the suburbs of Shanghai. This is the Thames town, as in the River Thames of London.
I don't know this place before.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's more like a British theme park. Harry Potter statue? Check. Winston Churchill? Of course.
你们知道他是谁？不知道? You don't know who he is? It's Winston Churchill.
Then there's the Tudor architecture.
So little neighborhoods like this remind me a lot of London from when I lived there. It's got the same doors, the same walls,
The iconic red phone booths.
Hello?
And security guards dressed in British uniforms.
What's it like to wear a British uniform like this?
Like Paris, it was supposed to be a busy town, filled with residents, but they never came. It's mostly now for wedding pictures, everywhere. Let's count the number of wedding photographs. All right, I'm counting them now. 1, 2 down there, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Got this one?
And now these ghost towns are endangered in a whole new way. The Chinese government has recently announced that these knockoff cities are at odds with socialist core values and says it wants to give them more Chinese traditional names. But for now, if you come to China,
You're Finnish. You're from Finland?
Yes.
and get homesick for your hometown, you can probably find it somewhere over here. For Nightline, I'm Bob Woodruff in Paris. Hangzhou, China.
All right. So, my brothers and sisters, the video you just watched right now is how the Chinese have copied American towns and cities, French towns and cities, British towns and cities. That's what you just watched right now. That's what you just watched. And what you just watched goes back to Revelation chapter 13. Revelation 13 tells you that the whole world will be caused to make an image of the beast. To make an image of the beast. It says here, and he deceived those who dwell on the earth by those signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image of the beast, who was wounded by the sword and lived. That's Roman Empire. Roman Empire was wounded by the Ottoman Empire. I have a separate video on that, about how the Roman Empire was almost destroyed by the Ottoman Empire, but they survived. And after that, everyone in the world now wants to be like Europeans. So what the video you watched, you saw it is not a fake story, it's a true story. Everybody in the world is making an image of the beast. Like, for example, when you look at your, when you see yourself when you make an image of yourself, when you stand in front of a mirror, when you stand in front of a mirror, what do you see? You see yourself. That is when you make an image. When you stand in front of a mirror, the mirror will show you exactly what you look like. When you stand in front of a mirror, the mirror will show you exactly what you look like. When you make an image of something, that image also looks like the real thing. Because that's the whole point. For example, this person right here is making an image of Bob Marley. You cannot make an image of Bob Marley and that Bob Marley will look like Michael Jackson. If you make an image of Bob Marley, it will look like Bob Marley. So the whole world has made an image of the beast. For example, if you look at the image here that has been made, you see it looks like Bob Marley. It looks like Bob Marley. If they say that this is the image of Bob Marley, but he has bald head, that image has a bald head, then it is not the image of Bob Marley. Because Bob Marley has a long hair. Bob Marley has locks. So if you make an image of Bob Marley, it should look like Bob Marley. Let me give you an example. I'm not gonna call this person's name. I will not call his name, but I will let you tell me who this is. So let's look at the statue of this person without me mentioning his name. Once you see his statue, you should know who he is just by looking at his statue. Without me even mentioning his name, you should be able to know who he is by simply looking at his statue, because this statue is his image. So let's use this one. Let's use this one. This is a statue of this man. In fact, let me show you the one we can see very clearly. Let me look for the one that we can see his face. So, without me mentioning the name of this man, I just show you his statue. You know that this is Nelson Mandela. Why? Because this is the image of Nelson Mandela. This is in London, I think. This is in London. So this, I think, is in London, that they made an image of Nelson Mandela, right? So they made an image of Nelson Mandela. Now, if somebody tells you that this is Nelson Mandela, you're going to say no. Why? Because this is not an image of Nelson Mandela. They went all the way to London and they made an image of Nelson Mandela in London. And when you look at this image, it looks like Nelson Mandela. People have gone to London and made an image of Nelson Mandela. Now, let me translate that into our study. The Bible says that the world will be deceived into making an image of the beast. So the first question that you need to ask yourself is, who is the beast? Once you know who the beast is, then you will be able to understand the part that talk about making an image of the beast. Because we're warned to avoid worshiping the beast and his image. So the Bible also tells you in Revelation that the whole world will make an image of the beast. The Europeans are the beast. And the world has made an image of the beast. So we're looking at Revelation chapter 13 that said that the whole world will be deceived into making an image of the beast. And that has happened. The world has made an image of the beast. That's exactly what happened. We're studying to see, I'm showing you how the world has been deceived into making an image of the beast. The Europeans are the beast. And we have seen different areas, fashion, and many other things that the world is copying the Europeans on. Just watch this.
Liberal ideals and the subject I'm talking about tonight is the subject of my new book, The Great Delusion, Liberal Ideals and International Realities. Okay, my basic story. When the Cold War ended, the United States adopted a foreign policy of liberal hegemony. And the basic aim of that foreign policy was to remake the world in America's image.
Stop right there. Let me play this again. Listen to this again. Just listen to this again. Listen.
And the basic aim of that foreign policy was to remake the world in America's image.
Okay, that's not what I'm telling you. This man is a professor. This man is telling you what the agenda that America had after the war. America's aim was to remake the world in America's image. Oh my goodness. How clear does it have to be, my brothers and sisters? How clear does it have to be? America decided to remake the world in America's image, just like the Bible tells you in Revelation, that the whole world will make an image of the beast. The whole world will make an image of the beast. America's main aim, the beast, the Europeans decided to remake the world into the beast's image. America decided to remake the world into America's image. As soon as I heard this, I kept watching this video. I kept watching this video because that's exactly what happened. And that's how the whole world, the government you see in your country today, in your country, they have Senate, right? They have senators in your country. They have senators in your country. They have president in your country. They have these things. So the whole world is following after the beast when it comes to government. The whole world is following after the beast when it comes to government, and the Europeans are the beast.
Story. When the Cold War ended, the United States adopted a foreign policy of liberal hegemony. And the basic aim of that foreign policy was to remake the world in America's image.
We know that the beast is Europe. Europe and America is the beast. I encourage you, if you haven't already, first of all, watch the video, Who is the Beast? Watch these videos. I have videos on all these topics. Total of 11 topics. I have videos on them. Watch them. If you really care about knowing more about the mark of the beast and all that, watch these videos. You know who the beast is. If you don't know who the beast is, watch the video. As a matter of fact, let's look at it real quick in Daniel. Daniel chapter 7. Daniel chapter 7 tells you who the beast is. The beast is the fourth kingdom that will rule the earth. Daniel 7. Let me touch on that real quick. Daniel 7. So the beast is not just a human being. The beast is not just a wild animal. As you can see here in Daniel chapter 7. Daniel's vision of 4 beasts. Let's go down from verse 23. Then he said to me, this 4th beast is the 4th world power that will rule the earth. This 4th beast is the 4th world power that will rule the earth. And by the time we get to the end of this video today, you will have a better understanding of what this means. It is the Europeans, the European Empire, the Roman Empire that became the European Empire. The Roman Empire that became the European Empire. The Roman Empire that became the European Empire. That's what this is talking about.
Gathering in Rome to celebrate the 60th birthday of the European Union.
60th birthday of European Union. So European Union is 60 years. European Union is 60 years. Why is it 60 years? We'll find out. Because Rome became European Union. Roman Empire became European Union.
Founding treaty, but without Britain. EU leaders from 27 member states gathering at the Campidoglio Palace, determined to demonstrate that the bloc can survive the impending departure of the major power, renewing their commitment to what EU Chief Claude Juncker called an undivided and indivisible union, and promising a vision for the next 10 years. Yet faced with tens of thousands of anti-EU protesters gathering beyond the tight police cordon. It was here the 6 founding states signed the Treaty of Rome on the 25th of...
The Treaty of Rome. The 27 countries here signed the Treaty of Rome. Treaty of Rome, because Roman Empire became Europe you know today.
March 1957. Having joined in 1973, Britain will officially confirm its withdrawal on Wednesday. Without this so-called looming Brexit, it might have been a modestly hopeful summit. All 28 EU economies are growing after a slump that's blighted the past decade, and recent border chaos has largely abated, as refugees are, for now, being held in check. But Brexit has undermined the self-confidence of a union that's helped bring peace and growing prosperity to the continent, and has encouraged Eurosceptic nationalists to challenge governments across the bloc. At the Vatican on Friday, Pope Francis told EU leaders that their union had achieved much in 60 years. He warned, though, that Europe faced...
Okay, so this is exactly what you see in Revelation chapter 13. Okay, so you've got the church and state. Church and state. I'm not going to get into that right now because we have a very important study to do. But we're dealing with the image of the beast, how the whole world have made an image of the beast. The whole world have made an image of the beast. That is what we're studying right now. So Europe and America is the beast. And let's get started. So what I'm about to show you is how the whole world have made an image of the beast. That is why you now see people all over the world copying the beast. It doesn't matter where you are. And that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. That is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. How the whole world have made an image of Europe and America. The whole world is following Europe and America. The whole world wants to be like Europe and America. And the Most High does not want that. The Most High does not want us to do that. The Most High is a jealous God. Look at the threat. Look at the punishment. Look at the punishment. Revelation chapter 14 from verse 9. Then a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he himself shall also drink of the wine of the wrath of Elohim, which is poured out full strength into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented, he or she, anyone that make an image of the beast will be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascend forever and ever. And they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image. Who worship the beast and his image. Brace yourself, relax, because I have so much to share with you today, my brothers and sisters. I have so much to share with you so you can understand what it means to make an image of the beast. What does that mean? So today we're going to be looking at how the whole world have made an image of the beast when it comes to government. The whole world government, the whole world is following after the beast when it comes to government. The whole world is following after the beast when it comes to justice, the court system. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in Jamaica, whether you are in America, whether you are in Ghana, Cameroon, Haiti. The court system followed in your country is European court system. That's a fact. Same thing when it comes to fashion. When it comes to fashion and clothing, it doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in Pakistan, whether you are in America, whether you are in South Africa. The whole world is following after the Europeans. Everybody wants to dress like Europeans. That's a fact. I'm going to be sharing this with you today. The education system that the world is following today is Western education system. Worldwide European education-based system. Worldwide. We're going to be looking at that today. Same thing when it comes to relationship, sexual relationship. Today we hear about dating. We hear about dating, boyfriend, girlfriend. The Most High hate all of these things. The Most High hates dating. The Most High hates boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. The Most High hates divorce. Today we are following the Europeans when it comes to these things. That's not right. We shouldn't be doing that. Same thing with church, the church system. Worldwide European church system. That's a fact. Anywhere you go, Christianity, 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 that's bad. Because when you follow Christianity, you do not obey the Most High God. When you follow Christianity, you must disobey the Most High. Because Christianity teaches you that you don't have to keep God's laws. You don't have to obey God according to Christianity. And today Christianity has been spread all over the world. And it came from the Europeans. That's a fact. So these are things we're going to be touching on today. We're going to be touching on these things, and I have information to share with you when it comes to how the world have made an image of the beast. I have some information to share with you on these things. So let's get started. Let's get into this. And I'm going to try to share with you as much as I can. If you want to get full information, go on my YouTube channel or my Rumble channel, or you can contact me and I will send you a link for the full version of this video. I don't want this one to last for 2-3 hours. I want to keep this one short, and then I'm going to make a full version. So you can always contact me for the full version of the video. Let's get started. Let's get into this and get started so we can see and understand what the Bible, what the Most High is telling us, because the Most High, our Heavenly Father, does not want us to make an image of the beast. Our Heavenly Father does not want us to make an image of the beast. He's a jealous God. He doesn't want us to follow the world. As you can see, Romans 12:2. Romans 12:2. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world. So you have to look at the way you dress. Are you dressing like the way the Most High wants you to dress? Or are you dressing like everyone else? Are you dressing the way the Most High wants you to dress? Or are you dressing like everyone else? The worldly way. Look at Jeremiah chapter 10. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Jeremiah 10:2. Do not act like the other nations who try to read their future in stars. Do not act like the other nations. Also, Leviticus chapter 18. Leviticus chapter 18. Leviticus chapter 18 from verse 3. So don't act like the people in Egypt where you used to live, or act like the people of Canaan where I'm bringing you. You must not imitate their way of life. You must obey all my regulations and be careful to obey my decrees. For I am Yahweh your Elohim. If you obey my decrees and my regulations, you will find life through them. So, the Most High, as you can see in this replays I just showed you, the Most High does not want us to follow any other nation or any other people. We're not supposed to copy what the Chinese are doing. Let me say it again. We are not supposed to copy what the Chinese are doing. We are not supposed to copy what the Indians are doing. We are not supposed to copy what the Europeans are doing. We are only supposed to copy what the Most High told us to do. The Most High told us how to dress. The Most High told us what to eat. The Most High told us the medicine to take. The Most High told us how to educate our children. The Most High told us everything. We have abandoned these things to follow after the Europeans. We're not supposed to do that. We are not supposed to do that. We're supposed to live our life according to the scriptures, according to his laws and his commandment. That is how we're supposed to live. So let's get started. I've shown you how the Chinese have copied the Europeans when it comes to building houses. They have copied the Europeans. So we're not supposed to do that. I'm going to take this one topic at a time.
Thank you so much for your interest in my videos. If you have any biblical question, if you have any question regarding any of my videos that you have watched, you're welcome to call me. You can call me anytime, 24 hours a day. You can call me, you can email me, you can contact me through WhatsApp, and I will love to talk to you and discuss any question that you may have regarding any of my video or any biblical question that you may have. Feel free to contact me. Also, if you want to learn more about the commandments of our Heavenly Father, if you would like to learn more on the laws and the commandment of our Heavenly Father, then this book is for you. I have something for you. This is an amazing book. It is called The Commandment Book. The name of this book is The Commandment Book, and this book is designed for any man or woman that wants to obey our Creator. If you want to learn more about the laws and the commandment that our Heavenly Father gave us, then this book is for you. This book is packed with so much information. It's an amazing book designed for those that wants to learn our Heavenly Father's commandment. So it's free. This book is free. It's actually free. It took me a while to put this book together. It took me a while to arrange and put this book together. And if you read this book, you will be able to learn different types of laws and commandments and get a full understanding of those commandments. It is for free. You can download this book from my website. Go to www.commandmentschool.com. Go to my website and you can download it for free. Or you can contact me and I will send it to you. This book is an amazing book designed for people that want to learn more and keep the commandment of our Heavenly Father. Also, we have an online congregation. I would love to invite you to join our online congregation. We gather together on Sabbath days, new moon days, feast days. We come together to worship our Heavenly Father, and we do it online. We do it online because we have people in the Caribbean, in America, in Africa, Europe. We have people in different parts of the world, and we all come together using our phone or computer to go to worship to our Heavenly Father. So it doesn't matter who you are, whether you are black or you're white, it doesn't matter who you are. What matters is that you want to worship our Heavenly Father. As long as you want to worship the Most High and keep His commandment, you're welcome to join us. Feel free to contact me and I will add you into our online congregation. Also, I will really appreciate your financial support. I will be grateful and thankful if you can support my work financially. Right now, I am serving our Heavenly Father full time. I serve the Most High full time, and I really do need your financial support. If you would like to support my ministry with your tithe or your offering, I will be very grateful if you can do so. And you can support my ministry using Cash App or PayPal. You can support me through Cash App or PayPal. Feel free to contact me. The Most High is the one that have opened my eyes. The Most High is the one that strengthened me and support me. The Most High is the one that have enabled me to serve Him. And it would be very nice if you can also help me financially to be able to do even more work of the Most High that I'm currently doing right now. Thank you so much again for your interest in my videos. Like as I said, if you do have any biblical question, you're welcome to contact me. Feel free to call me anytime, 24 hours a day. You are welcome to call me anytime, and I will love to hear from you and discuss and answer any question that you may have. All praises to our Heavenly Father.